Hey, everybody. I am Kelly. My brain hurts keen.
I'm Jazz, Boyd's Dungeon CrossFit class shamanic.
And I'm Dawn. Bring the house down, Glenn.
And we are here for another premiere. Actually, it's funny. We just covered our season 4, episode 1 coverage. And now we're recording our season 2, episode 1 coverage. The day that we got, the day that Jazz and I made a special box just for one character. But he wasn't quite there yet. He goes in his permanent box in episode 2.
He earns it this season.
Yeah, he really does. But this episode is called Strangers in a Strange Land. I did not have to wait out a hiatus to see this one because I picked up from, right after season 2 had finished airing. So I'm not sure what that hiatus was like, what kind of theorizing was going on. Jazz, do you remember any of it?
I didn't really. I got into it right after season 1 wrapped up, and I heard about it through a Yellow Jackets page. Tons of people on the Yellow Jackets pages were recommending it, and I was like, Harold Perrineau, click. Yeah, the second season premiered 2 weeks after I finished the first season, so it wasn't like a super long wait for me or anything, and the fandom was still really small.
Yeah.
I didn't do a ton of engagement until after season 2, so I don't have a lot of memory of that time. Or most things in general.
Yeah. Well, we got a whole new, basically a whole new cast.
Yeah.
Of course, we lose a lot of them very quickly.
But, at the start of the episode, I was like, oh yeah, all these characters, I don't remember seeing them. And then by the end of the episode, I was like, oh yeah, that's fine. Because they all run off.
Yeah, pretty much. Let's jump right into it. Jazz, you want to start with who's getting your pancakes this week?
My pancakes are going to Donna. I just love how in control she is of this situation. It sucks that Boyd's gone. It's insane that Boyd is gone at this moment, and she really just steps up and handles it Donna style, calm, effective crowd control. I love Donna. She's probably tied with Boyd for my favorite character, and she's just such a badass. I really enjoyed her performance in this episode.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with her as I'm gonna give her my pancakes as well. I just don't really think there was any other choice. I mean, there kind of was, but in case anybody's just watching the episodes, if they follow along with our content, I don't want to spoil anything because there was another MVP in this episode that we don't find out.
Wait until later on. Yeah, that's true. That's not for a whole other season.
yeah, exactly. Someone did something that we didn't know about that really kind of saves the day. I can't give it to anybody else but Donna. God, the amount of chaos that was happening in Colony House, and then she goes from that chaos to managing that chaos to the chaos in the diner. I mean, it was just like, God damn, woman. Dawn, who's your pancakes?
Donna all the way. All the reasons you said. She's dealing with all this stuff at Colony House. She's trying to make sure Ethan and Julie are okay because Jim's run off. Tabitha's not there. She's taking care of everything, and then, oh, by the way, there's a busload of people. Oh no.
Yeah.
And she just right, okay, let's get on with that. And I love the way that she deals with Bacta. She just tells her, look, this is the way it is. I can tell you more, but I need to save your life just now. So just trust me on this. You don't have any reason to, but do.
Yes.
I just loved her no nonsense approach.
Yeah. Jazz, what's your number 5?
My number 5 is the bus folk being willing to help Tabitha. They didn't have to do that. They, for all they know, emergency services are coming, and none of them have any reason to help these people they don't know. But I love that 2 people just step up right away, and even though one of them's Randall, they go straight in and try to dig her out, and they don't ask a lot of questions about the weird hole in the floor.
Yeah,
they just get to work, and yeah, it was really nice to see that even if they're in this stressful situation themselves and they don't really know what's going on, they are ready to help people.
Yeah. I do like, by the way, bringing that photo up just reminded me. I do like that the storm continued into the premiere.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. That. It wasn't just a 10-minute shower.
Yeah. Well, I think maybe it stopped for a little while and then restarted.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm trying to remember. Maybe I'm wrong about that. I don't know. But yeah, my number 5 is one of the best line deliveries. Donna, there's some balls outside the diner. Just like the way he yelled it was so ridiculous and over the top. I loved it. I love David Alpace so much.
Through these next 2 episodes, the way everyone continues to react to the word bus is so funny.
I know.
Bus! Like, it happens so many times.
Yeah.
It cracked me up.
Yeah, for sure. Dawn, what's your number 5?
My number 5, Tilly dancing in the rain. I love that. What an introduction to a character. What a way to tell us so much about her that everybody else is just standing there like, and she's going, wee! Loved it. It was just, I don't know how they came up with the idea that that's what she would be doing, but I just think it's brilliant.
Yeah. It made me, I was immediately suspicious of her.
Yeah.
It's on my bottoms list.
Yeah. It was kind of like a combo as far as the reasons I have for it being suspicious. It's like a combination of her in her little rain dance and the color she was wearing. She literally just blended right into the background. She blended right into the diner. I mean, her jacket was the same color as the diner. It was kind of crazy. I like her character a lot, though.
Yeah,
I was kind of.
I've always found Tilly sus.
All right, Jazz, what's your number 4?
My number 4 is the line delivery. Yeah, I'm real. Are you fucking real? This episode kicks off with Harold Perrineau can use the word fuck like nobody else.
Seriously,
the best in the game, and we got so many like angry boy fucks in this episode, but that one was the funniest. He's in such a terrifying situation. They could not be in a more terrifying situation, and that being his response, "Are you fucking real?" Like fair question.
Yeah.
I love me some Boyd. I don't know if you guys have heard. I'm a big Boyd fan.
Yeah, I am too. He's definitely one of my favorite TV characters, and I am gonna go. That was on my list too, so I'm gonna make it my number 4. It was a combination, actually, just the whole well scene. Boyd's beautiful delivery of the sequence of F-bombs was just was fantastic.
It just makes him seem really real.
I know.
That's how I would react in that situation.
Yeah. Like, I love it that he just told the well, fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
He just, every time that word comes out of his mouth, it's done in a way that is so amusing. And yeah, like him, getting the magical rope to climb out of, and him sitting there in the well like baby Jessica, and for some reason seeing his son asking him about the boat, which just officially broke my brain, and that's why my brain hurts. Because season 2 is when this show really started breaking my brain.
Mm-hmm.
And it hasn't stopped.
Shit started getting crazy.
Yeah. Dawn, what's your number 4?
Just one of those little scenes, but I loved it so much, is Tian Chen and Ethan in Colony House when she says, "Don't be afraid, I'll protect you," because she meant that. She's like, she would have killed a beast, killed a man, stabbed anyone, done anything to protect that little boy. And she absolutely was like, yeah, I'll look after you. Don't you worry about a thing. And I loved that. I loved their relationship together, and that scene, that she's speaking English with him and trying to sort of get across to him, it's okay, don't worry, because obviously both his parents have vanished, his sister's run off. and he's admitting, that all the glass exploding was a bit scary, and I love that coziness in the middle of all this chaos.
Yeah, definitely. Jazz,
it's a 2-parter, both Jade. First of all, obviously the delivery of there's a bus in front of the door. The way he keeps screaming at Donna,
I know,
the whole scene while she's trying to manage all of this chaos, and he's just like, Donna. It killed me. His ability to irritate people is next level. And then the other half is the first appearance of the doll that we learn is named Jasper, and his reaction to the way the doll screams, which scared the shit out of me the first time I saw this episode. But then the fact that he just screams back. And I'm done with hallucinations and bullshit today. I'm gonna scream right back in your face. And classic Jade.
Yeah.
No notes.
I was just going to say it's not in my list, but I love it when Ethan says to him, "You swear a lot," and he's like, "Get over it."
Yeah. Yes.
That's my favorite line.
Awesome. We just talked about how season 1, episode 10 was one of the best Jade episodes. I forgot what a brilliant episode this was for Jade as well. It was such a great episode for Jade. There were so many great moments, and just Jade in general is my number 4. From there's a bus parked outside the diner to him screaming at the dummy, to the way he was like, "What the fuck is a cromonocle?" To the get over it when Ethan told him he swears a lot. It was just, it was beautiful. And him getting mad because he didn't know because Ethan didn't know what a Polaroid was.
Yes.
Oh God, he was just so great in this episode. I love really David Alpace so much.
He's all uphill from here.
Yeah, for sure. Dawn, what's your number 4?
Thief, yes. Related to it is the scene of Jade and Ethan in Victor's room. The way that Jade sort of goes from treating him as an annoying child to sort of going, "Now here's all my theories and issues. Let me present them to you, child, and you can explain it all to me." I think that's fantastic, the way he reacts to the Jasper, the dummy, that he's like reached a point where he's going, "I'm going to stop pretending this is all bad. We'll just accept everything as normal. This little creepy child knows everything, so I'll tell him about the symbol in the book and Christopher and see what he has to say.
Yeah.
It's such a shift for Jade. I think this is the episode where Jade really starts to go, okay, let's just go with it and try and get somewhere, try and uncover answers. It is a great Jade episode.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, he definitely was following, a set of clues at this point.
Yeah.
From the picture, and Jim wouldn't pay any attention to him, so he just went off on his own. All right, what's
my
number
number
2?
2 is Hannah Chermy's performance in this episode.
Yeah,
as Julie. Julie really comes into her own this season. She drops the like teen, kind of antagonistic role, and she really steps into her character, and her performance in this episode and the next one are just incredible.
Yeah,
she really sells it. The scene of her begging them to get her dad out before the sun goes down, having to like resign to the fact that they can't, is just, it's heartbreaking. She really kills it.
Yeah, I agree. She was freaking amazing.
Yeah.
So my number 2 is it was both beautiful and heartbreaking, but the Christy and Marielle reunion, and right after that it shows poor Kenny's face.
Oh yeah.
Look how sad he looks.
Yeah.
Oh man, my brand new girlfriend just found her fiance.
If only they had gotten together one day sooner.
Yeah.
She was my girlfriend for 10 minutes.
Yes.
Hour and a half, maybe.
Yeah. Poor Kenny, but it was a really crazy moment, though. I mean, I think we were all expecting it because it was Grand Rapids.
Yeah.
And she was a pediatric nurse.
Everyone knew it was coming.
Yeah.
And I knew it was coming the minute the bus pulled up.
Yeah, exactly. Well, she actually said her name before we even knew she was a pediatric nurse. So it was definitely quite a moment. Done. What about you? What's your number 2?
Yeah, is Jim being a good dad. It's very rare to give Jim praise, but I thought in this episode he really was putting Julie first so much when she comes down to the basement first, and he just is so considerate and in tune with his daughter for a change, instead of screaming at her or she screaming at him. And then when he's under the house and he's saying to her, you got to leave us here, and he appeals again in logic, because he says, if you're here they'll know we're under here. We've got a better chance of survival if you leave us alone, which is a hard thing for her to hear, but she does it. And Jim spends so much of his time being caught up in his own thoughts and his own woe is me. It's so refreshing to see him be thinking of others. And obviously this whole thing is because he thinks that Tabitha's under there, but he even has the thought to say to Julie, to reassure her and say, look, there's a cavern under here, and that means your mom's probably got out, so it's fine. He's reassuring her on every level, and you love to see it.
Yeah, definitely. Can we just appreciate how beautiful this photo is?
It is, yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that a lot. It's really lit beautiful. It's just for anyone who's listening, it's just a really beautiful photo of Jim and Julie in the basement.
Yeah.
All right, Chaz, what's your number 1?
My number 1 is Marielle and Christy's reunion. It was, we talked about it already, but it was just beautiful. It was so beautifully done, with like them seeing each other across the way and the slow motion, like coming towards each other, and the tears, and just imagine what is going through their minds. Christy's never thought she was going to see her again, and Marielle, on her end, her fiance has disappeared, without a trace for 6 months. And here she is in this random place. And yeah, it's tough, but it was really beautiful. It's sad for Kenny because I was rooting for Kenny and Christy, but I am happy that Christy got her person back.
Yeah, definitely. So my number one is, it's crazy to me that Jim is making it into my number one, but yeah, it's a combo of Jim and Julie. Just like you said, Hannah Cherami's performance was just fantastic. But also I loved this moment in the basement with Julie. It felt so real. It felt so realistic. She was just frozen, and so she wasn't doing what he wanted, and he kind of snapped at her because like he's trying to get his wife out. He's freaking out. Yeah. And then he like immediately collected himself and realized, okay, my daughter's really not doing well right now. And and went over and comforted her. And as much as I have never liked Jim, and there have been a couple of moments where he has seriously pissed me off as a husband and a father, before season 3, I really liked him as a husband and father. I thought he was, I always liked the way he was with Tabitha and the kids. He seemed to really, he really did seem to love them. Something happens to him in season 3 that like, I don't know. He kind of just
big on solo parenting.
Yeah, he's really not. But yeah, he has to become the main babysitter for a little while in season 3. It doesn't go well. He doesn't handle it well at all. But yeah, it was all the Jim and Julie moments were really nice. I really liked it a lot. Dawn, what's your number one?
It's Chrissy and Marielle. I thought that Marielle's face is so perfectly acted because she is confused, but there's other things there, because you can imagine what she had gone through mentally in that time, that she's thinking, when I see her, I'm going to give her a piece of my mind. How dare she do this to me? And all this anger she would have felt if she thinks, well, if she's alive. And then to see her alive and all of that goes away. But there's still part of that, like, what, you just left me? But it's all overcome with just sheer relief and joy to see her, and the way they just grip each other is just beautiful. And other TV shows, naming no names, Daryl Dixon could have taken a lesson from that.
Yeah, and the music during that moment was beautiful as well. Yeah. It just they killed it.
Feels very real.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
It's incredibly acted.
Yeah.
Yeah, they really killed it with that. All right, so let's take a break from the fives to go into FROMILY debate team. We pick a random conflict from each episode and spin a wheel to randomly pick who is going to be in what position. And the conflict that we chose was Donna versus Bagda. And this week I was randomly selected to be the judge. Dawn was randomly selected to defend Donna, and Jazz was randomly selected to defend Bagda. So let's go into it. Let me.
We promise it is random. It is totally random.
It is random.
Yeah. Jazz just happens to get the worst luck in this, pretty much.
I'm just praying for Judge every week.
Yeah. Dawn, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let me tell you to start.
There is no way to make this an easy job, but you have to get across to these people that death awaits them. Donna is right to say, you've no reason to believe me, but they have to. She has to impress it upon them in the most fiercest of ways to save them. They could, a whole bus full of people, however many there is, 20 people there, they could all die in the bus on the road, or she could save even one of them by convincing them to stay there. She knows it is the imperative, and that they need her because Boyd isn't there. They need her to be the one to get this across. She's not used to doing that job. Even Katri did it before Boyd, but she does a brilliant job of saying, whatever you do, listen to me. I can't show you proof, but there will be proof in time, and I can explain this all to you at a later date. But right now, time is of the essence, and you have to listen to me and stay here. And she's right, even with the shotgun in her hand.
You know what? My timer didn't go off.
Oh, well.
Oh my gosh.
I could have just kept talking. That's okay.
It didn't go off. That's so weird. Okay, I'm gonna hold it in my hand this time to make sure that I'm sure that Jazz doesn't want this to be over with.
Yeah, let me find a minute's worth of argument.
All right, hang on. Start.
This is a bus route. We have a schedule. I am not aware of this supernatural road that just keeps looping around. I've only been through one time. I have to get these people back on the bus, or else they're going to miss the 10:45 to Nutley, and that comes out of my paycheck. So I don't care that there are all of these people telling us that if we keep going, we'll all die, even though I'm an intelligent Black woman, and normally that sort of thing would set off alarms in my head. I'm going to completely ignore all of the signs because those folks have got to get their bus connection. It's not okay to run late.
All right. There's 3 seconds left, but I'll let you on. No, you know what? You actually made a really good point there, because it's I that's something that, like, you don't expect the Black character to.
Yeah.
It's funny because, I mean, we both spend a lot of time on threads, and I see so many times on threads someone posts, like, a Black person posts, you're Black, and another Black person comes running by you. What do? They're like,
you start running. You start running. You can look it up on YouTube. If there are, like, more than 2 Black people running, all the other Black people will start running.
Yeah.
We have danger senses, deeply generationally built into our DNA, and self-preservation in America, at least, and I'm sure world round. But I call it Black danger when I'm driving down a country road where I know I won't feel welcome. I'm like, oh, I've got Black danger. We need to get out of here. If I were that bus driver, I would be listening to the woman with the shotgun. That's all I'm saying.
maybe that's
against myself, but
that's why they had to have Boyd out of the scene at this point. Because if he was the one saying to her,
exactly.
I'm just saying, this is bad. But all right, okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah. Jazz, you made a very good argument. But I'm gonna go with Dawn.
Yay!
Thank you.
Yeah, it's a little while before we start liking Bacta, but I hope to see more of her because I want her as a girlfriend for Boyd.
Yeah.
I really like Bacta. She really does grow on you. Everyone takes some adjustments. There's some adjustment period for everyone, so I don't hold it against her.
Yeah.
I mean, a paycheck is a pretty compelling argument. You're like, you might die, or I will lose my paycheck and can't pay rent. Yeah.
Yeah, it is for sure. All right, let's go to our bottom or our LEPs first. Jazz, who are you putting in the box this week?
The Matthews house. It failed its only job of being a house and standing upright. And it caused a bunch of people, especially a bunch of helpful strangers, to get trapped and hurt. And my boy Tom is in there. I don't like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Matthew's house, you're in thumbs down. Terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible work.
That's a good choice. I am Dawn, I'm going to let you go first before me for a reason. What is that? Who are you putting in the box this week?
It's going to be crowded because it's all the people that ran away from the bus. Yes, okay. A shot went off. Donna got out her shotgun. Don't run fleeing into the hills. Run into the diner. Run into another. Just running up the road in a place.
House. Yeah.
Like, what are you doing? And obviously that puts Fatima in danger because she's a good person and goes after them. No, don't run off. Hide behind something. You don't know where you are. How are you going to find your way back? Yeah. So it's all the people that ran away.
Well, in that case, I will, since nobody has put Bacta in the box yet, I will put Bacta in the box. I was almost gonna put my girl Tabitha in there. But
yeah. This is not my favorite Tabitha episode.
Yeah, Tabitha and Brick both needed to shut the fuck up. But yeah, Bacta's going in the box. Everybody's better off with her in the box right now.
Yeah.
Jazz, what is your bottom number 5?
We were kind of just talking about this, but Tabitha in the damn cave the whole time, just yapping. Like, Victor tells her this is where they sleep. We have to be quiet. And she's like, Victor, what? Where are we going? Turn around. What? Where? Who? What? Like, I love Tabitha. I am not one to talk crap on Tabitha, but what was going on in her head here?
Seriously.
She saw the sleeping monsters in the cave. Like, what is turning around going to do? Well, you don't know where you're going. Like, Victor at least has some sort of like magical guidance and a flashlight. You gotta get out of there.
Yeah. I had that higher, but I'll make that my number 5 for convenience. This photo of her right here with her hand over her mouth is what she should have been doing the whole time.
Seriously.
I love Tabitha. I'm Tabitha's guard dog. I do not like to talk bad about my girl. I will defend her to the death, but yeah, it's Tabby. Seriously, come on. I wanted to smack you this episode, and that says a lot. All right, John, what's your number 5?
I had Tabitha higher up, so I'll move her down. And also, you're in the tunnels where Victor said the creatures are, and you stumble upon a suitcase. So you open it and take out the contents. No, you do not leave the evil suitcase. You leave it alone. Do not touch it.
Why are you playing with their demon accessories? Get the fuck out of there.
The first time I watched it, I was going, no, don't do that. Don't do that. What? You don't know what's in there? Like, after seeing Boyd and all the spiders, anything could come out of there. I was just like, no, she was not. She was living in a horror movie there, when normally she's much smarter than that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, she would have been the
Was
first
out of
one
character.
killed in this horror film.
Yeah. And, you know, she's had sex with Jim, so that always means you die in a horror film.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think that is the issue for me, is it was out of character for her.
Yeah.
She is normally smarter than that.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. Jazz, what's your number 4?
Tilly's introduction. I found Tilly sus from the moment she appears. There's no reason to be happy on a bus. A bus is a terrible place to be. There's almost nowhere worse to be than on a bus, and then your bus breaks down after someone projectile vomited all over it, and it's pouring rain, and you can't get into the diner, and you are dancing. So I'm right with you. I would not have trusted Tilly at all. I would not have let her anywhere near me. She is too happy to be inconvenienced.
Yes. Agreed.
I think I know now why I liked it so much. It reminds me of my mum. That's totally what my mum would do.
That's so funny. That's so funny.
I stopped liking her a lot, but
yeah,
I never trusted her.
Yeah. Yeah, my number 4 is the same. But for me, it was if she was just doing like her little rain dance, you know, and then the rain stops. If that wasn't enough, it was the fact that she was wearing a jacket that was the exact same shade of teal as the diner. Like, she blended into the background. I wish I had a picture of her, but I don't, unfortunately. She was dressed in the exact same color. I'm like, oh my God, this is the person who is secretly controlling FROMILY. That was my first impression. Dawn, what's your number 5?
When they're leaving Jim and Tom and other bloke under the house, why not try a talisman? Julie's like, okay, we'll leave a talisman, and Dawn is like, no, it won't work. How do you know? You didn't know it would work in the RV.
Exactly.
Why don't you just try it? Give them one each. Chuck a few inside, like bought hand grenades. Just throw them in.
If they've covered it in tarps.
Yeah.
Is that not a covering?
It's covering. If they're trapped, if they're surrounded by stuff that they can't get out, then they're in a sealed thing. So that's a sealed thing. Oh no, we'll just hand waving. I hate hand waving and writing where they just make characters go, oh yeah, no, that wouldn't work. No, it might have worked. Try it. That annoyed me.
Yeah, I understand that.
Well, the Matthews family talisman is in there somewhere.
Yes, exactly. Yeah,
it needs to be hanging or whatever. So,
yeah,
I don't know. I think they could have tried.
Yeah,
probably. All right, Jazz, what's your next one?
I call it Hollister Ellis. That scene is so weird. It's him appearing at the bottom of the well while Boyd is climbing up. But his outfit is also so early 2000s Hollister. It's very strange.
It is.
Yeah, it's like the
open shirt.
The Ghost's most recent fashion catalog just came in 2006.
Yeah.
Because all the clothing is dated, but I just thought that was so fun. He looks like an Abercrombie model from the early 2000s. But just that and how weird and out of place that whole thing is, and then it still to this point has never been explained. I'm assuming it's just a vision to mess with Boyd's head and throw him off, maybe make him fall down again or something to keep him down there, but it's just so weird.
It is. It's very weird. My number 4 is I actually could kind of, you guys know I love Ethan. I could actually kind of sympathize with Jade a little bit.
Yeah.
Happened, like all this chaos happened, and Ethan was just being really annoying.
What are we gonna do next?
Yeah. What's wrong with you? You know, smoking's bad for you.
Smoking's bad for you. You swear too much. Oh.
Yeah. I love Ethan, but this was like the epitome of annoying little kid. Jade needed that joint. Dawn, what about you?
Now, this may be just me asking a question, because I just don't know the answer. Do we ever get an explanation about the bus ending up there? Did they see the tree?
They mentioned the tree.
Did they mention the tree? Because she just Bacta just says it's a little detour, but obviously we know they've only gone through the town once. But at that point, I was like, how did they get there? Because they don't see them. We don't see them see the tree, but obviously if they say it later, then that's
in the diner. When Donna gets them settled, she's like, I'll explain everything starting with the tree you saw on the road. And she's like, how'd you know about the tree? And,
yes. Yeah. That's okay then. That's fine.
All right, Jazz, what about you? What's your next?
My number 2 is Clara's eye. Not my girl Clara. I definitely didn't accidentally put this on the wrong episode. That scene is horrifying. The makeup effects are brilliant. Christy coming to her aid was great. I really like Clara. I like that there's a variety of bodies on this show, and even though she's mostly just background, I just enjoy whenever she shows up. And
yeah,
I didn't like seeing her get hurt. It made me sad.
I know. You know, one thing I actually appreciate about Clara is, and I can say this as a larger woman myself, I both feel bad for her and appreciate that she's always in the same shirt. Because, like, imagine you're there. If you're somebody who's slim, who's small, you can wear anything. If it's too big, you can like cut it up, pin it up, whatever. You know, if you're larger, you don't have that option. Like, not everything is going to fit you, and if you can't make clothes out of whatever, then you're stuck wearing the same thing.
If you're not traveling with your own clothes, you know, if you're just on the way to the grocery store and you get frummed, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, exactly.
I agree.
All right, this is number 2, right?
Yeah.
So I know I said, like, I loved I loved the Christy Marielle reunion, but oh my god, my heart broke for Kenny.
Yeah.
Look at his face.
Oh, it was so well acted.
I know.
What a kick in the guts.
I know. It really was. Poor guy. He was like, he just got there, and now it's gone. Poor guy. Dawn, what about you?
Mine's is the frustration of wanting somebody to ask Elgin what his dream was. I was like, he said, "Oh, I just had a bad dream." I was desperate for someone to speak to him and ask him something instead of him just, oh, let's just tend to him and make him feel better. He has a seizure, then let's give him a glass of water. And it was painful for me to think, someone let him talk so that he can say, I know where we are, or I've seen this place, or something that lets the rest of the people on the bus know, yeah, what they're saying here is true, and this is a bad place, and he knows it. Yeah, and also, I've got a metaphobia. I don't like seeing people throw up on TV.
Yeah. It's gross.
It is.
Yeah.
It's just a tube with, like, Jello in it, so it makes you feel any better.
Sorry.
All right, Jazz, what's your number one?
My number one is The Runners. Stupidest decision ever. I truly, I get being afraid. I have gunfire related PTSD. I cannot, I freak out around loud noises and stuff too, but to run off into the woods when someone is telling you it is unsafe, you will not survive the night if you don't get inside to safety. And people are like, oh, or just run around like crazy to me.
Yeah.
Stupid decision, very dangerous. They told everyone to go inside and seek shelter. It is, you will not survive the night if you don't. And they just dart in multiple directions with no idea of where they're going.
Yeah.
Incredibly stupid move.
Yeah.
Yeah, my number one is, I kind of hate to throw her in there because I already put her in the box. But just it's a combination of Bacta and Randall. Okay, you have to stop the bus if somebody pukes all over the place. That I get. So it made sense for Randall to yell like, "Stop the fucking bus!" But he was just a dick to Elgin.
Yeah.
I mean, and he did help out in the basement, which was good. He and Bacta, man, Bacta was just so fucking frustrating. Like, and she was gonna get these people back on the bus. Like, I don't even think the vomit had been cleaned up, right?
No.
And she was gonna put them right back on the bus. Like, nobody wants to get on that bus, Bacta. Someone needs to clean that shit out. It's about to get a whole lot messier.
That's for sure.
It was really frustrating. Like, I'm thinking of myself, who's such a skeptic, and I'm watching it thinking, I haven't seen any of these horrors but from the little that I've seen, even I would be following Donna into the diner. Like, even as much of a skeptic as I am, I would not be pushing that hard to. Thank God Donna shot the tires out.
Yeah.
Because that would have been bad. That's my number one. Dawn, what's your number one?
My number one is the same. It's Bacta. Why wouldn't you listen? It's not like Donna is one woman. There's an entire town of people there who are all going, yeah, listen. And they're not acting like weird cult people. They're not like trying to make you do anything. They're just saying, just wait here the night. That's all. You can all stay in the diner. Everybody's together. They're not trying to separate you. They're not doing weird stuff. They're just saying your life is in danger. That you wouldn't go, okay, let's just hear you out at least and see what happens. I just was, so frustrated at Bacta that she wouldn't listen to him. But as I say, a paycheck is very convincing.
Yeah.
She's like, the cost of this entire bus is coming out of my paycheck.
It was really smart of Donna to bring that shotgun.
Yes. Yeah.
That was super smart thinking, because otherwise everybody would have died pretty much.
And it was clear. I assumed she was just going to shoot it in the air to get people's attention. It was clever to go, no, let's just shoot out the tires.
Yeah. That was extremely smart thinking. She thought on her feet. She's like, we got a whole bus load of people. It's going to be chaos. We're going to need some enforcement.
Yeah.
That was really smart thinking. Do you guys have anything else you want to add?
Nope.
All right. Like I said, season 2 is where my brain officially broke. And I'm still obsessing over the things that happened in this episode. So we will be covering all of season 2 and all of season 3 right up to the season 4 premiere. So I hope you will stick with us. Subscribe, turn on your notifications, and please like and comment. It means so much to us. It helps us so much. It helps get our videos out there. It helps get them seen. And it really has a greater effect than you probably even realize. But all right, with that, we are out of here and we'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.